Hi everyone, it's Sarah, the owner and creator behind Multifarious Nature. Thank you so much for joining me today. If you're a new viewer, welcome. And if you're a returning viewer, a big welcome back. I'm so glad you guys are here. And this is going to be a short video. Apologize that I didn't do one last weekend. I haven't been feeling very well, and so I'm just trying to catch up. I'm getting over a cold, so if I'm a little sniffly, that's why. But I just really wanted to do a video for you guys, and I already missed a week. And two, because we went to a wedding. That was where it was 2 weeks ago. Yeah. So we're just going to start off with something super excited, shop update. Yeah. First of all, for the shop update, happy Halloween. It's Halloween today. And tomorrow is November 1st. So how crazy is that? I can't believe it's already November coming up here. And that means Advents. So Multifarious Nature's first ever Advent for Christmas is finished. I am packaging them up now. As we speak, I've been packaging them up. So here's just a sneak peek. You won't see the colorway because I have it nice and sealed away. But this is an example of what you would be receiving. So this is day one. They'll come, each colorway comes, it's the 20-gram mini skein, and it's 100% Peruvian Highland wool, all of them. Each skein and possibly a fun goodie, there'll be a couple goodies spread throughout, will be packaged up in your little package like this. It'll have some fun little sparkly holiday looking tape on there, and it'll have the number corresponding with the day, 1 through 25. 25th day will be a 100-gram 100% Peruvian Highland wool skein, especially dyed up for Christmas Day. So I will be mailing these out soon. So if you haven't ordered one yet, I do have a couple in the shop. So make sure that if you really want one that you do jump on it, because one, I would love for you to get it by December, because that way you can start opening them December 1st through the 25th with the rest of us. And I don't want you to miss out if you really want one. So please make sure that you stop on over. The link will be below for purchasing it. And they will all be not only individually wrapped, but they come in a wonderful, beautiful, neutral colored little bag here. So you can do whatever you want with this when you are done. And it has pull strings, and it's huge. So you could definitely make a sweater, shawl. This is a very large, like duck cotton bag. So that is what the Advent comes in. I'll give you just that little sneak peek. And like I said, there will be little goodies spread out throughout, and there are just a few available. So I wanted to make sure you guys knew that, because I don't want you to miss out if you really want to get one. And also, they will be ready to ship this week. So if you want to make sure you get it by December 1st, depending where you are in the world, I live in the US in Michigan, so I want to make sure you guys get it in time. And with shipping delays, I just don't want that to be an issue. So I do want to ship them out ASAP. So if you do order it, please try to order it soon. That way you can open it with the rest of us. I'd hate for there to be spoilers and you see the colorway prior to opening it. So because I will be opening them and sharing it with all of you guys. All right, so that's the shop update, and works in progress. It's going to be really slim because, as I said, I'm not feeling very good, so I haven't been knitting very much at all. But the knitting that I have been doing is on a spoiler project. This is the Shawlography by Stephen West. It's a mystery knit along. If you're not familiar with it, you might just enjoy seeing this. If you are working on the Shawlography and you do not want to see it, then you don't want to look. But if you are working on it and you're ahead of me, then you probably don't mind looking at it. I am only on section 2 because I haven't been feeling very well. I am not exactly hitting my goal of getting it done, because technically I would be like getting it done by the end of this weekend-ish or next week. I guarantee it won't be done by next week even. I'm behind. I just started section 2, so maybe that won't be a big issue for you guys. I am mid-row as well, of course. Oh dear. But But I have a super massive cable. I'm using a 50-inch cable, which is larger than the recommended size, so plenty of room on it. I knew it was going to be a massive shawl, so I wanted to make sure I could see as much of the shawl as I'm working on it. So I wanted a really big cable. Kind of helps when you're mid-row to be able to show you. So I'm showing you guys now. It will be spoiler. if you don't want to see it, look away. Here we go. All right. So here we have it so far. This is the shawlography. And the colorways in this portion, you don't really see it very well. I'm sure it'll be easier to see once it's blocked. But this is my one-of-a-kind colorway, which is basically like the base of my Teddy colorway. Then I have this white, which is just something from Stash. This beautiful chocolatey brown that is slightly, tonal, is my spiced hot cocoa colorway. Then we have Mossy, which is a super deep and moody mossy green colorway. And then we have Squash, which is this wonderful, slightly variegated yellow, orange, and peach color. And that is what I'm working with here. So here's that one of a kind again throughout here. This is all section 1 of the shawl, and these little bumps here, these little loops are all for section 1. I literally just started section 2, so that is what this striping is here. Quite enjoying it. It's a lot of work. I knew that was coming. I knew it was going to be a lot of work, and I did make some mistakes and have to kind of think back just a little bit. Luckily, I caught it when I was on the row. And I'm sure there's a few little minor mistakes, but like the really big ones, I had to go back. So for example, these loops, I misread the directions. I should have watched the video first. And when I did these loops, I didn't do enough of them. So when I counted it, I was missing, oh gosh, like 12 loops. And I was like, well, that's going to be a big issue probably. So I watched the video, and then it totally made sense because Stephen West makes excellent tutorial videos, super easy to follow. So this is what it's looking like so far. Really enjoying that. And it's so fun to work with my yarn. This is all Multifarious Nature yarn minus this white color, but everything else is. Those colorways are available in the shop currently if you do like any of them and you want to purchase them. They are available to ship right away. So, I mean, with regards to working on a mystery shawl knit along, it's my first experience, and now that the 4th clue had been released, and basically that's like the last clue of the mystery knit along, I might give a little bit like how it's going, my thoughts about it. I still, want to do that after I finish it, of course, because I don't even know what the 3rd and 4th clues are going to be like. But so far, I am really enjoying it. The process as a whole has been really nice. It's fun to not exactly know what's going on. It's fun to not know how the colors are going to interact exactly, except for when you lay them all out next to each other to see how they're going to look and guess, like, okay, this will look okay together. I can live with these two together, like if these ended up being together. I just kind of did that because he did say it was going to be the colors dancing together, so as you can see so far, I mean, there's a lot of changing which colors interact with each other. So it's like this area definitely was focusing on this brown interacting with all the colors. This section seems to be really focusing on how this, my like one-of-a-kind colorway is interacting with colors, and so on and so forth. So it's going to keep on changing. But I just love seeing how they all work. And of course, he has all these fun stitch patterns. He's just a very talented designer, and I have not had the pleasure of doing any of his patterns yet, so doing it as the Mystery Knit Along as my first opportunity working with Stephen West pattern, I'm having a really good time. I do find for myself reading his pattern can be slightly confusing. However, he is amazing about making tutorials, so the fact that he did tutorials to go along with his Mystery Knit Along instructions was extremely helpful for someone like myself. I don't know about others that are doing it, but I find that extremely helpful. There are a lot of people that are much further along than I am, and kudos to them because I am super impressed. I have made a shawl in 30 days, or give or take, a couple days. And that was a feat. Like, that took a lot of time knitting and really focusing just on that. And this, I have been really focusing on this for my knitting. I just haven't been knitting very much. So that goes to show in how much I have done. But as you can see, I mean, there's going to be a lot of stitches. He did already warn us. I mean, it is 5 skeins of yarn that are fingering weight, 100 gram skeins. Most of them are then, 400, almost 500 yards per skein. So that is going to be a lot of yarn. So you can imagine, massive shawl, a shawl blanket, schlanket, as Stephen West likes to call it. So I'm really excited about that. I do love having really big blankety shawls, especially now that we're getting into colder months. Having a nice shawl that'll be like a blanket that is in nice fall, warm, cozy colors. I just am looking forward to that so much. So that is the Shawlography by Stephen West. You can, of course, can still work on it and make it even after the Mr. Knit Along is over. It is, I believe, always going to be available if you want to purchase it. It just won't be like really that big of a mystery because the whole pattern and examples will all be out there from others that have worked on it. But I do hope that if you are intrigued by it, you will try it because it's a lot of fun and really interesting, and a lot of experimenting so far, and I'm sure there will be more with not only texture, pattern, design elements that I've never done. I've never done like I-cord loops like this. It's kind of fun. It's just something different, and it adds a lot of visual appeal that really creates a piece of art, a one-of-a-kind piece of artwork that you can wear. So, which that's what like knitting is all about, right? You can create one-of-a-kind items that only you made, so that's really special. So that is pretty much it, you guys. I really, like I said, I have not been knitting very much at all, and I am just getting over a rather nasty cold. It was a head cold. It did kind of make its way to my lungs a little bit, but it was mainly in my head, so a lot of congestion. I am getting over it, but it's just lingering. So yeah, but that's about it. As far as life update goes, we're in Michigan here, and I'm battling the light. I apologize if the lighting's coming in and out because it is really cloudy and definitely a perfect Halloween day here. It's cold. It's like 54 degrees Fahrenheit. Cloudy, like I said. It kind of misted a little bit of rain earlier, but it's just that cold, blustery, but not freezing cold, so you could wear a costume and not freeze to death. It's kind of like the perfect Halloween day. So there you have it. Our trick-or-treaters, of course, in the area, and probably most of the United States, did their trick-or-treating yesterday, which is Saturday night, so that they could, have fun on the weekend and not do it Sunday night. So it was very cold last night, so they probably had to wear coats. It was very chilly. I went out after it was dark out and with the dogs, and boy, was it chilly. So definitely getting colder. It is definitely fall and very quickly getting towards winter, which is always sad to me. I just love fall, and the fact that it just goes so quickly is just sad. But I am enjoying getting cozy. I'm enjoying lighting candles, and if we had a fireplace, I would totally light a fire, but we don't. So my little candle is my fire. So just doing more fall-oriented things. Like I had coffee with, I put hot cocoa in it to make it more like a mocha this morning, so that was fun to have with breakfast. And made like cinnamon sugar donuts last weekend. So just trying to get more in the fall spirit while we are in fall, which, like I said, goes very quickly. I hope you guys are doing good. I hope you are. I hope you're healthy. How are you? Please share in the comments below. I love hearing from you. It really is so special to be able to be in this community, and even though we are miles states countries apart. Being able to communicate this way is amazing and such a privilege that we are able to do that. So, oh, one thing I will mention, just so you don't think I like completely forgot about it, is Operation Warm Up Flint. I did create quite a few little hats. I think I have like 6 little hats that I was able to machine knit. I still need to finish my one mitten to have my one set done, but those I'll be shipping out to Operation Warm Up Flint, and hopefully I'll be able to do that soon. It's definitely getting colder, so people are going to be needing warm items. And unfortunately, I didn't have any participants outside of myself, but that's all right. It's not a big deal. I'm grateful that I have my knitting machine, so I was able to do that. So the prizes that I did have for that, I will just keep aside for another giveaway in the near future. And I'm really excited because you guys are so amazing, and I always appreciate if you do like my videos to give them a thumbs up and comment if you have anything fun to share. That all helps me as someone who's trying to share my love and things that I have passion about, and I so appreciate that. And I know that thanks to those who have, you have really helped in other people finding me because I have actually gained more subscribers, and I so appreciate that. So also please feel free to subscribe if you haven't yet, and if you hit the bell, you'll be notified when I put new videos up. And I just really appreciate everyone who has done that. I appreciate everyone who views my videos. It just means the world to me. And I'm almost at 100, which is just amazing, and I so appreciate that. And of course, when I hit 100, I definitely will be celebrating and doing a giveaway for you guys. So I constantly want to thank you for your support. It really means the world to me, and yeah, and I just really love being able to connect with you guys. So please feel free to comment below, and look forward to chatting with you in the future. Have a great rest of your week, and stay happy, healthy, and please keep creating. Take care.